Most people do not improve when they play League of Legends. That's one of the cold hard truths of playing this game. You know, you get into the game and you're playing, and if you're not putting active effort towards getting better, you end up not getting better. We play for the rank, and the issue is if we're not improving and we're just playing, then we end up not climbing. People often forget that you improve first and then the rank comes after. People too often play for the rank. It's kind of ironic. If you want to play for rank, you're actually not going to get as much rank as if you were to just play for improvement. So today, I want to share with you guys a tip that you guys can use to make sure you are improving as much as possible in your games. This is a habit that I see that is a big difference between low elo players and high elo players. So first, I'm going to start off with some clips. Tell me what's the difference between these two clips. So here's clip 1, Jinx autoing a tower. Just take a look at it and then compare that to clip 2. What's happening in clip 2 that's different? They're both doing the same damage per second. They're both, getting the plates on the tower, and whatnot. But in one of these clips, one of the players is being much more active. So what is that? Like, they're just clicking in between their auto attacking. Is there a point to it? Like, not really. So why do it? Well, who do you think is going to have better auto weaving in a team fight? The person who's standing still and not doing anything, or the person who is kind of working to be as active as possible and do as many things as possible? The person who's doing the more things, right? The person who's practicing their mechanics, who's doing something, they're keeping their APM, right? Their actions per minute high, even though nothing's happening, right? There's no reason to be moving in between your auto attacks. That doesn't make you do any more damage. Everybody was off the map, doesn't make you any safer. But it's just a thing that if you build that into your body, not only will your auto attacking get smoother over time, but it will be so written into your subconscious, it'll be second nature to you. And in a team fight now, you will never not auto attack and move. So the habit that high elo players do, and people who constantly improve do, that low elo players miss, is they will practice in their games even when it doesn't matter. So they will put extra stress on themselves for no reason, right? They will do more actions per minute for no reason. They will move around more for no reason. They will move their camera more for no apparent reason. They will click more, they will do more things. Another example of this is, I play mid lane, so a lot of you guys are mid laners, is when we're playing a lane and we're taking jungle camps, is taking the jungle camp as well as we can. Kiting it, spacing our spells. Here's another clip from one of my games of me doing this to a jungle camp. In this game, I'm playing Annie, and I'm trying to take the blue buff, and it's late game, and I'm like really, really strong. But rather than just dropping my spells and auto-attacking the blue buff, what I'm doing is I'm kiting around it. I'm trying to avoid all the damage taken. I'm creating space. I'm kiting in. I'm doing all these extra movements, and I'm putting thought into something as little as taking blue buff, right? And Annie got me to Grandmaster. So that's one of the biggest differences between people who can climb up to Grandmaster and people who stay in the same rank for a long time. People who stay in the same rank aren't constantly improving. So while you're playing the game, it's free to practice. While you're walking back to lane, move your camera around. While you're hitting towers, make sure you're moving in between your auto attacks. When you're tanking jungle camps, make sure you're kiting around the jungle camps, thinking about how can you weave in the most damage as possible while getting hit the least. No matter what you're doing in League of Legends, I want you to be practicing. Now, this is going to be how you make sure, even in losing games, that you make sure you get value out of. A lot of people will bring me games and they'll be like 0-100, or their teammates will be 0-100, and they'll be doing fine. They'll be like, oh, this game's a waste of time. No game is a waste of time. That's the biggest difference between a high elo player and a low elo player, is the high elo player takes value out of every single game. Even if they get inted, even if they were never going to win it anyways, they're still practicing. They're still using their time to get better at something. Even if it's something as minor as like kiting a jungle camp better, or clicking slightly more, or moving their camera slightly more. Some sort of mechanic. And over time, if you do this every game, your mechanics will keep getting better and better and better and better. And that shows in the long term. So I just want to make this quick video to say, practice while you're playing. Practice while you're playing. The stuff that you see drills about, like auto weaving and doing your combos and stuff. Make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're doing that in your games. right? Maybe you're taking Baron buff and you could just auto attack it because everybody's dead, or you could do your maximum damage combo and kite around it as if it was like a team fight. Do extra stuff and you will get extra rewards. I hope you guys appreciate this video. If you guys made it to the end, make sure you comment 5 minutes. I'll go down and give you guys a heart. Also, we just started a new YouTube channel where I will be uploading my coaching VODs. So I do a lot of coaching over on my Twitch. Of course, feel free to check out my Twitch. But every coaching VOD on the Twitch, I'm going to start uploading to this YouTube channel. It's called JsMethod League of Legends Coaching. The link will be first thing in the description. So make sure you guys go subscribe to that if you like longer form, 2-hour videos, hour-long videos that are kind of coaching me and a client one-on-one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.